Hello, Froggy here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Ascendant areas inside the Nothing Left to Say mission at the Watchtower. So first you're going to want to get through the beginning area up to just after the Fanatic fight. Before we can get to the Ascendant Realm, we need to trigger those checkpoints.
Guardian, no one has stood where you are since the Queen closed these doors. Yours are the first outsider eyes to ever see this place.
Once you've rounded this corner, you should be about far enough.
Keep moving. I'll get to you as fast as I can.
But we're not going to get into the Ascendant Realm the easy way. We're going to be doing everything there outside of the map. So you may remember from the previous video, there is a hole in the ceiling here. That's where we'll be making our escape. Gotta keep my stasis grenade charged. We'll be using that a fair bit, so make sure you have a stasis climbing build ready to go. There's a decent chance we'll be watching this while the mission is no longer available, in which case I guess you'll be able to enjoy out of map through this. So the transition to the Ascendant Realm happens right around here. In a moment you'll be able to see the little effect there. And I find the best place to hit it to survive is right around... Huh. Doesn't seem to be working. If I jump here... Yeah. Guess I hadn't quite finished hitting all the triggers. And... Whoa! Yeah, you gotta watch out for those statues. They are some serious business. Threw me off a bit. Alrighty then, let's take that from the top. Just going to drop back behind and walk up to that pole, and hopefully now that it's primed, yep, teleports us straight away. I just gotta get out from whatever invisible obstacle is preventing me from jumping up. There we go. And we'll be making our way up into that little hole there. This is a pretty short stasis climb. I'm just taking my time, so I'll have my grenade ready if I need it. I got my discipline high enough that I'll probably have them done, but might as well be safe. There's quite a few interesting dev objects out here, so I'll be making some brief detours. If you drop down on this side, there's a dev cube. Not quite the regular 1M blocks, but pretty nice. Conveniently we've respawned up here, so let's keep going. Lots of death barriers if you get too high here, so don't jump just yet. Be going off to the right side now. And there's some convenient rubble you can climb up. This will be taking us to the end of the first Ascendant area. And normally there would be a portal right around here, but we haven't hit the necessary triggers for it to spawn yet. Now we can actually get into the start of the next, oh, lots of death barriers up there too. But we can't get into the start of the next Ascendant area. Go ahead. And we're going to want to climb up this little bit. There's a flat piece of ground at the top that you can stand on to reset your jump. right around here. I'm just gonna push up into that, get a little bit more height, and sword fly out here, and what? Oh, that was weird. Haven't had that happen before. Shoved right into the ground. Well, and that was the trigger for the portal, so I guess it's lucky that we died there, as I did not know about that before just that moment. But, you know, we have all the time in the world to take that portal. Let's keep going up here. And hopefully this one will go smoothly. There we go. Flying around and to the top. And there are a lot of blights around. It's really quite stunning out here. You can also see the various other ascended areas that we'll be checking through in the mission, though I haven't actually been able to get to any of them from here, sadly. Lots of pushbacks in every direction. So this spot right here, if you follow Cloud Owl XXV's videos, this is where he got out of the Watchtower Ascendant Realm with Code of the Missile, way back before we even had stasis. So I'll link to that so you can see some more exploration of this realm. I really wish I could have gotten up there, but didn't find a way. I think that's possibly used during the boss encounter? I'm not sure. Anyways, if you get up right against this wall, you can continue climbing upwards. And you can see that there is a invisible wall preventing us from getting into the next area. You may recall from the mission that that is a wide open thing, so very low odds you'd be able to find a way to glitch into it from here. But we might as well take a look. I really wish we were able to get over to that thing. Let's try going down and to the left instead. So we can get underneath that section here. I tried doing some res breaches on the platform just above, but I didn't have any success. And we can get over here, and if we could get above us, we would be in the next area, but sadly it all looks pretty solid. Except for this, but push barriers. And it's quite able to force my way through there. Alas. Just gotta reorient myself a little bit here. So, back at that wall, let's see if we can climb up here and get ourselves a nice vantage point. Sadly, there's a push barrier up here, so we can't keep going. But there's a little bit of land that we can stand on here. You can see the path we would take to the next area. And this nice room right behind us that we also sadly cannot reach. There is one more nice dev object we can check out. It is roughly below us, so just gotta make our way down. There's of course these kind of funky glass windows you see all over. We saw bits of the shattered windows back up above. And somewhere around here there is a dev wall. I think it's back in the other direction. Oh yeah, there it is. That's pretty much all I was looking around at on this bit. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the portal. And sure enough, that works as expected. And we have gone entirely out of map past the first ascended area. So while I was grabbing some additional clips for the previous video, I ran into something pretty interesting. I got myself teleported inside of the wall that we were climbing up earlier. See clearly to the other side. So I figured there'd probably be a place out of map where I could hit that teleport that would put me fully inside of the next area. And, well, that wouldn't be out of map in there. We got there from out of map, so I'm gonna call it a victory. And thanks to a Gumballer who was my ticket back into this campaign mission for quite a few days in a row while I was exploring. Definitely would not have been able to get here on my own, since I am not quite willing to delete any characters. Yeah, I tried to get out of map in this area. Maybe a hunter could do it with a blade barrage there. I was hoping to be able to get to some of the adjoining areas, but alas, I didn't have any luck. So you can see why this area was pretty much impossible. There's no, I don't know, areas for holes to be. You can see the visible side of the invisible wall from earlier. Grab my grenade back. The shattered window effect is pretty cool, just kind of frozen in time. I am hoping that in Witch Queen we'll have a lot more of these Ascendant sort of areas to explore. Given that it's in a throne world, I'm hoping that'll be the case. All sorts of tricky shenanigans there, no doubt. Doesn't look like these are the terrifying floating statues. Just gotta make sure. Never be too careful with those things. And looks like we can get into this. I'm not entirely sure what this room is for, but I think it takes you right before you would go into the final encounter. And missed some parts of the Forsaken campaign. Shame they didn't make it entirely replayable. But that problem will be solved with Witch Queen at least. Seems we'll be able to run those missions as many times as we'd like. Until the inevitable sunsetting, I suppose. But who knows, maybe by then they'll have changed their mind on that. And just taking one more quick spin around. Oh yeah, guess we can't go back to the beginning from here. I guess I will catch you guys for Witch Queen. Tons of new places to explore, and a new raid, which, with any luck, will be visitable from patrol. Though, if they've got their act together, not until it launches. Of course, if I do end up in there early, there'll be plenty of spoiler tags, so don't worry there.